Go ahead and call the meeting of the Granite Falls City Council to order. Agenda additions, we have one from staff at 7A, and we'll call it the city's canon. And I think that's all from staff.
Yep.
Anything, agenda additions from council at all? All right, seeing none, we'll move on. Looking to approve the consent agenda as written, or if somebody'd like something pulled from it. Otherwise, we're looking for a motion to approve.
So move.
Thank you, thank you. Any other discussion on the consent agenda? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay. We'll just go right on down the line tonight. 5A, we got EDA.
No council action, just information. Enclosed.
Okay. Go to 6A1. Blue Nose got a request for some food trucks to use the parking.
Yeah, and it would technically be for the dates of 2/20, 3/14, and 3/20. And it would just be to allow, to use a few parking spaces between 6 to 8 PM for music events and have a food truck. So it'd be after normal business hours.
Yeah. Wouldn't really be a problem with that, I would think, after business hours.
Also move if we do so.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay. Then we have number 2, Yes House temporary liquor license.
And this would be for two. One is February 20th, an open mic night event, and so this coming Friday, and then February 28th from 5 to 10, and that's a artist event.
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. Any other discussion? I just had something I thought of, I just wanted to throw it out there once. We give temporary liquor license free of charge, but we charge somebody to sell liquor. Should
There's a fee for this.
there's a fee for a temporary?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't realize.
It's $7 a permit, so 14 for this.
Oh, it is? Then I'm wrong. All right, good. I just thought it was always, I didn't realize there was a fee for it. Okay, thank you. All right, then, any other discussion? Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay. Go down to resolutions. We got our Granite Energy dividend check. And,
The sheer amount was $23,250. So again, it's up to council whether to keep this or to, traditionally it goes to the EDA, but that's not always necessarily the case. It is up to council where it goes.
yeah, and in the past, we set up an account, separate account that we put it in to use it for expenses or events within the city that everybody benefits from. And that's worked out good. Some of the stuff that we've applied it towards was Western Fest, County Fair, and
The crosswalks.
the crosswalks, Squid Fest, different things that everybody has a benefit from. I will say, my personal thought this year, with the EDA looking to do a couple patio home builds and getting a little aggressive with the housing and stuff, I myself think this year would be really nice on our part to pass that just straight along to the EDA to help them use as architectural or however in the patio home or the housing development this year. That's my opinion.
Just to add for information, the last dividend check that we received, it was a little over 26,000 of that amount, and what we've taken out that Steve mentioned, remaining is 22,971.
From 2024. Or like, it's been
Yes,
for like a
for
year
the
now.
last year, yes,
Okay.
This would have been
yes.
24s.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Yes.
We still have a pretty good
Yes.
surplus.
We got, yeah, just under 23,000
Yeah,
in the city's,
That's the first question I was gonna ask, is how much we have left
yep,
last time.
yep,
yep,
yep.
Totally fine with me.
yep.
Now that I know that, I was gonna say we could split it or something like that, but if we have that much still sitting there to go towards those type of city events, I agree with Steve, and we're working on, spending some good
Yeah.
money on this twin home or duplex project. so
Yep.
Yeah,
That could pay for some architecture or anything, so.
I guess I
Yeah.
would agree with that this year. We, both of us being on the EDA, it seems like it gets asked, when do we get our cut? Because years ago, it was kind of planned at one time, but we're doing okay. You know, if we were short, then I'd say we should, but I think, I didn't get a chance to talk to Brad about it. But if we do that this year, we're gonna have to take out, you know, take a little more than that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in the last 5, 6, 8 years, you know, construction-wise and the cost, you know, it's really kind of tied your hands as far as doing anything, and, you know, now you're really seriously looking at it and got some stuff moving forward. And I just think it would be the right thing to do.
Put something towards general contractor fees
Yeah.
or anything like that, it would go, make a nice little dent in those fees that we know are coming, so.
Well, anybody else have any thoughts, questions, or motion?
I'll make a motion to move the Granite Falls Energy dividend to the EDA for 2026.
Is there a second?
I'll second it, and then everybody will be happy, I think, so, for this year, then maybe next year we'll go back.
Okay. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Great. Now we have the Minnesota River Valley Scenic Byway donation.
And this is typically a donation that council reviews yearly. Last year, the city did donate $150. At this point, it is a budgeted item, so just looking to see if council would like to continue the donation.
All right.
And the EDA did 150 the way it looks as well.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. According to the minutes, it says that, so I'll make a motion to, is 150 for us too, for the city?
Okay. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Now we go to 6B3, appraisal service.
So enclosed is a proposal for council consideration from David Parson. Cost is $16 per parcel. Currently, we're billed at $18.75 per parcel.
I hope you all had time to read the emails that Crystal put out. I'd rather that you have read them than discuss them here like that, but,
Everyone did confirm they seen it,
okay,
so.
thank you. The last 2, 3 years has been a little frustrating. The county's had issues, both counties have had issues. But we had a very nice visit with David. And,
Very knowledgeable, very professional. He actually sits on the Minnesota Board of Appraisers, which is
Yeah.
interesting.
yeah, comes highly recommended, and I guess after Crystal and I visited with them for a short hour, felt really privileged, and the city's damn lucky that he would show interest in taking us on. I think he's got a lot to add and can be, a lot, big asset for us here and get some things smoothed over. And where we're at is we need to have a full city evaluation done again,
Correct, that would be completed over a 3-year
3-year time.
period.
Yeah, 3-year time and things, so, yeah.
And this would take effect after the Board of Equalization and Appeals,
Yes.
so that's when that work would commence.
That's in April sometime, so
Yes.
we're probably looking at 1st of May,
Yes. Yep.
somewhere in there.
Yep, he just noted in the proposal he would start work at that time, because again, it would be for the tax year 27.
Yep.
So for the Board of Equalization and Appeals, if council accepts this, Hammerschmidt will be at this Board of Equalization and Appeals.
Yep. Anybody have any questions? It's a big step. We haven't, we've been 20-some years
It's been a long
on
time.
things.
It was getting to be too
But-
much to ignore.
It is, and sometimes when you get in a groove, you just, it's not a good thing either.
Is his contract done at the end of April, or
Tech-
it's an annual thing? Okay.
Yeah, it's done technically. We haven't entered into a contract with him for tax year 27.
Okay.
It's about this time normally we get it, but we have not entered into a contract.
We haven't received anything either.
Nope.
I'll make a motion to go ahead and go for David Parsons.
Second.
Thank you. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay. Memorial Park invasive species removal.
So every 3 years, we receive an updated proposal from Native Resource Preservation. This is to continue the maintenance work for all the various Memorial Park phases that we had. For the invasives, part of those phases, we had invasive species removal. So this is to continue to maintain it. So this would be the updated contract for the 3 years. Total cost is $28,583. Council should approve this either way. This is technically a budgeted item at this point. We need to continue to maintain what we first used grant funding to remove. But with that said, there is a grant available for exactly this. It's the Conservation Partners Legacy Grant dollars. And the RDC is willing to write that grant for $2,000 to possibly pay for the next 3 years, that $28,000, if we are awarded. Of course, the risk is we don't get it. This grant tends to be easier to get. The grant funding that we had when we first did the removal is the same grant, as well. So we haven't had issues in the past of getting it. But it's been a while since we have applied for it, so we think we can do another round and apply for the funds.
Yeah, we're due to be awarded something here, I would think, and, we're all
Worth
about
trying.
grants, and $2,000 is a real small investment.
Yeah, and if we don't get it, we don't, but.
We don't.
Then we'll
Yeah.
pay for it, but
Yeah.
I'm recommending to council, if council's okay with it, one, to approve the proposal either way, because we need to do it, but also to approve applying for the grant.
So we got two things on the table, yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Any other discussion? Anybody care to make a motion?
So move, I'll make a motion to approve the,
Thanks, Brad. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Okay. Then we have the first reading of the animal ordinance.
So this is just,
Does that cover the grant part too, as well?
well, Did that?
Yes.
motion- Okay, just to
Okay,
clarify.
that's why, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. We
Yep.
can triple check.
Yep.
Make sure we're good.
Yep. Yep. Thanks, Dan. Yep.
Yeah, enclosed is just the formal put-together ordinance. I went with what, again, was shared in the draft. I haven't heard any additional feedback. This would be, again, just for the first reading. So looking for council approval, and if there's any, feedback that you have, just let me know prior to the second reading. Cleaning it up a little bit. Making it a little more clear,
A lot more understandable.
yes.
You
Yep.
have the 60 days in there, right? That was one of
Yes.
the changes, yep.
Yes,
See
because that, yeah, was not enough time in the current language.
Okay. Somebody have a motion to approve.
Approve the first reading?
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Very good. Anything else to come before council?
The add-ons.
Oh, the
Oh.
7A.
There we go. I missed my own.
It's okay.
All right, we got 7A, the add-on of the Granite Falls City Cannon that sat down in Veterans Park.
Yep,
That's been removed.
yep.
Go ahead.
Ron is not interested in it. He made the comment to me that he does feel it's definitely museum worthy, given what it is, but it doesn't quite fit his long-term vision of what the museum out there is. However, the county museum board met and they would love to have it. I assume if council did that, part of the conversation here is, I would assume unless council says otherwise, we would continue to own it, but we would allow it to be displayed there,
At the county museum
at the
here.
county museum,
Yeah.
inside, yes,
Inside.
inside.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
'cause
good.
that was kind of the whole point of this.
Right.
Is if it's something that rare, should it really be exposed
No.
outside to the elements?
Well, if they've got room for it, I think that'd be a good idea,
And they have the old fire truck
They
of
do?
ours,
Yep,
down there as well, so I'm
Yep.
assuming this would be handled the same way,
same type of deal. We
We
still own
continue
it, but you can just
ownership, they
display it.
display it.
Yeah, just so down the road that somebody doesn't think that it belongs to the county.
Right.
Yeah,
That we would lose it, it's that way, but not likely as
Nope.
long as we continue to own it.
I think it's still crazy we wound up as owners of that thing and not like
nobody
loan
knew.
from the Department of the Army,
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know till I got that email from that military enthusiast.
Or if like
Like,
Appleton
oh, you
should
got
check,
this really cool piece of equipment.
if Appleton should check that their
Okay.
tank is actually, theirs or not.
Yeah.
We need a
Motion, or?
What do you need done there?
Yeah, I think a motion would work.
All right.
To still retain ownership, but display it at the museum. I think it's important to state that in the resolution.
I would still make that motion, as long as
Okay.
we continue to own it down
All
there.
right. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay. Any other discussion? Do we need, or would it hurt to have a piece of paper stating something about the fire truck and this cannon,
I
that they remain
I could put a simple,
ownership?
Like a 100-year lease or something like that,
Yeah.
like $1, I don't know.
I don't know how it works, but
Yeah.
something.
yeah, I can visit with Spencer, just to make sure we do it correctly, but I think just a simple agreement of understanding
Yeah.
would suffice in this case. We wouldn't
Yeah.
have to even do $1, just an
You know,
agreement of
'cause-
understanding.
Some point in time, county board changes, museum board
Oh, right,
changes.
people think it's theirs.
We all
and
change,
We got this rare cannon. we
everybody
can get some
loses
money.
track of it. We need a paper trailer, we need something.
Yep. We can
Throw a
do that.
copy of it in the
They sell it and they
trunk
got,
of the fire
Yeah.
truck. It's like, it's
sell
with
it
it.
and they got
Yeah.
$20 million coming their way.
Right?
Yeah, I think just an agreement of
Something.
understanding or memorandum of understanding,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
I am doing that as a resolution, by the way, so we have record.
Yeah.
better record.
And also record too, yeah, that's why I
Very
wanted
good.
it in the resolution that we still own it, so that is also considered
Yeah.
a legal record.
Otherwise, down the road, somebody say,
Say, here's the resolution
Yeah.
too, yeah.
All right. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay. Now, anything else to come before council?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.